The Schoolboy, by William Blake, is a poignant poem that explores the theme of childhood, freedom, and the oppressive nature of formal education. The poem begins with a description of a young schoolboy who dreads going to school on a summer morning. Blake sets the scene by contrasting the joyous freedom of nature with the restrictive environment of the classroom. The schoolboy feels confined by the rigid structure of education, longing instead to be outdoors, where he can experience the pleasures of the natural world. Blake portrays the schoolboy's reluctance to embrace the formal education system, suggesting that it stifles his youthful spirit and creativity. The poem highlights the contrast between the innocence and vitality of childhood and the societal expectations imposed upon children through institutionalized learning. The second stanza expands on the schoolboy's desire for freedom and spontaneity. Blake personifies the sun and uses imagery of birds and flowers to emphasize the vibrant beauty of nature. The schoolboy yearns to be like these natural elements, free to roam and explore without the constraints of rules and discipline. In the third stanza, Blake critiques the educational system for its suppression of individuality and creativity. He describes the schoolboy's experience as one of repression, where his natural instincts and joy are stifled by the formalities of learning. The emphasis on rules and structure denies the schoolboy the opportunity to fully develop his own unique talents and interests. The poem progresses with the schoolboy reflecting on the passing of time and the fleeting nature of youth. Blake uses the imagery of winter approaching to symbolize the loss of innocence and spontaneity that comes with growing up. The schoolboy's reluctance to embrace his education foreshadows a future where he may lose touch with the joy and wonder of childhood. Blake concludes the poem with a poignant plea for reform in education. He suggests that children should be allowed to learn in a way that nurtures their natural curiosity and creativity, rather than stifling it. The poem advocates for a more holistic approach to education that respects the individuality and innate wisdom of each child. In terms of analysis, The Schoolboy can be interpreted as a critique of the repressive nature of formal education during Blake's time. Blake, a visionary poet and artist known for his radical views on social and religious institutions, often challenged conventional norms and values. Through this poem, he highlights the importance of preserving the innocence and spontaneity of childhood, which he sees as essential for nurturing a child's innate creativity and potential. The poem's structure and language contribute to its thematic depth. Blake employs simple yet evocative imagery to contrast the vibrant world of nature with the stifling environment of the classroom. His use of personification and vivid descriptions enhances the reader's understanding of the schoolboy's emotional turmoil and longing for freedom. Furthermore, The Schoolboy can be seen as part of Blake's broader critique of societal norms and institutions that suppress individual freedom and creativity. His emphasis on the natural world as a source of inspiration and liberation reflects his belief in the transformative power of imagination and spiritual freedom. The Schoolboy, by William Blake, is a thought-provoking poem that continues to resonate with readers today. It challenges us to reconsider the purpose and methods of education, advocating for an approach that honors the innate curiosity and creativity of children while nurturing their holistic development as individuals.